Myself and Sister Kyla Jerome went over to the Noongar Embassy to show support in their fight for their sovereign rights. We went over there, and what we did is just exchanged a lot of dialogue. We made it was just mainly to go over there and show face and let them know that we support you in the movement, and we will back you up 100%.
What are the plans at the moment for the sovereign nation?
At the moment, on a national scale, this is what the trip to Western Australia, to the Noongar Embassy, was very beautiful. For one reason is that this is a national movement, and in terms of sovereignty, what's actually happening on a national scale at the moment is we are having a national treaty of the tribes, where all the tribes and nations over this country, because there's over 600 different nations, different tribes of, and that's languages, dietary systems, everything. You know, that's 600 different languages, 600 different dietary systems. So what we're actually doing that at the moment is having a treaty of the tribes where we have an exchange of gifts. Now, what I have been blessed with right now is this necklace, which has been given to me through a traditional, through a cultural exchange. This represents the rainbow serpent, which if I'm correct, the Noongar people believe that he created the Swan Lake, the Swan River over in Perth, and if you go along the banks of the river, there are all of these scales. What is believed is that these are the scales of the rainbow serpent. So on the Monday when we first landed there, they done a traditional welcome to country, and we done an exchange of cultural gifts.
So recently you went down to Wollongong for a national meeting. Can you tell me what happened there?
Well, that's where the notion of a treaty amongst the tribes pretty much came from. There's been a lot of talk around the nation for a long time that Aboriginal Australia needs to have treaties amongst itself before we seek a treaty with the Australian government, because then if we do have those treaties amongst our tribes on a national scale, then when we do have a treaty with the Australian government, then that would have more of a stronger stance, because we're all speaking with one voice, and that's hopefully that is what the Treaty of the Tribes is going to create. Now that's what basically that's one of the things that came out of the National Unity Government Forum in Wollongong. One of the wonderful things that came out of that is the Brisbane Sovereign Embassy were blessed with a great opportunity to meet a deadly sister girl by the name of Vanessa Colbong from the Noongar Embassy over in Western Australia. So that's where we created that relationship over 2 weeks ago down at Wollongong at the National Unity Government Forum. We exchanged phone numbers and contact details and that stuff, and then once I got back to Brisbane, I spoke with our team up here, and we had decided that it's in the best interest of the movement that we make a trip over to Noongar Embassy and strengthen that relationship that had been created in Wollongong. So that's where we've just come back. That's where me and Sister Kylie Jerome have just come back from.